So before this video gets started, if you are an Uber driver, a Lyft driver, or a gig worker and you want paid time off, if you want paid time off, sick leave, you want protection if you get into accidents, if you want income protection, if you want protection if you ever get deactivated, hospitalized, if you ever do get deactivated and you want your account back as well, there's a brand new company that just launched and they got $1.6 million in funding. They're doing same day cash transfers to drivers, to gig workers for, you know, paid time off, all that stuff. If you want that, the company is called Cover. And if you use my link down below, you get 30 days for free. It does start at $7 a month. But again, if you use my link, you get 30 days for free. No commitments, no annual contracts. You can cancel and pause at any time. The company is called Cover. At least check it out. At least click my link down below and accept that gift of 30 days for free. And now let's get on to the video. Hey everybody, how's it going? Welcome back to the Rideshare Hub. My name's Dylan. Thank you so much for coming by. Today's video is another just sad topic video, but I think it's really important to get these videos out so more people can know about the harsh reality of being an Uber driver, an Uber passenger, and that sometimes life is not all fun and daisies. Sometimes there are just really bad people out there. So if you could please do me one favor and hit the thumbs up button. When you tap the thumbs up button and make that gray thumbs up button blue, YouTube pushes this out to a wider audience. This could potentially save people's lives because we're talking about what happened and how to avoid situations like this. So just please, if you could do me one tiny favor, hit that thumbs up button. I'm working hard and we're trying to get more people to see this. We're a community here at the Rideshare Hub. So I do appreciate you just hitting that thumbs up button so more people can see this video. And today we're talking about an Uber driver who was charged for what he did during a ride to a passenger. And not only was it just so wrong on so many levels, he was actually trying to steal money from her as well. So this is just not a good thing that happened at all by anyone, but we're gonna get into all of that. Thank you so much for hitting 40,000 subscribers on this channel. I appreciate every single one of you for joining and tuning in on these videos. Always feel free to comment down below. Say where you're from, you know, what do you do for a living, and you know, how you found these videos. But today I'm gonna get into this article, this story in a second. Again, this is just so sad, but you know, these things happen all the time. And at the end of the day, you know, you have passengers sitting in your car and anything can happen at any time. You know, you're driving on the freeway 75 miles per hour. I know what people say, Dylan, oh, it's just as dangerous, you know, walking down the street. Anything bad can happen at any time. It's not true at all. You're in your car driving on the freeway. What are you supposed to do when somebody starts grabbing you, touching you? I've already told my, you know, story before that somebody was grabbing me and touching me. As a driver, I'm driving at 3 a.m. I never reported this to the police. Maybe I should have, but I was driving and this dude is grabbing my hand, offering me cash, grabbing me, touching me, telling me how sexy he thinks I was. It's 3 a.m. at night. It's the middle of the night. I'm trying not to provoke the guy. I'm just trying to be as safe as I can. And literally, they say, okay, we're gonna go check out this bar. Can you be our driver for the night? And I'm sitting there like, okay, yeah, I can. And they go into this bar and they're literally telling me, come in with me. And I go, no, I'm just gonna wait here. They go, oh, just come with us, we have money. They're offering me money, and I said, okay, I'll wait out here for you, because they wanted to go check out this bar and see how it was. And then I was literally trying to leave, and I couldn't find how to leave this parking lot. It was like this crowded parking lot, and all of a sudden they get back in my car, and I'm like, oh my gosh, not again. And it was just, thankfully his friend was, he understood that his friend was being way too like creepy and weird with me. So he was actually helping me, I guess, telling his friend like, no, we need to go, come on, don't, you know, leave this guy alone. But if the other guy was just as weird as the other dude, I don't know what could have happened. I mean, it's scary stuff. These things happen. So I want to just tell you guys, don't be afraid to bring mace. Get pepper spray. It doesn't matter if you're a man or a woman, who cares? Like, just better safe than sorry. You don't know if 3 dudes get in your back seat. You don't know. I mean, you could literally be 6'3", 250, you could be a linebacker, you know? It's not, like, get a taser too. I have friends who have, I don't have a taser myself, but I actually have a friend who has a taser. She carries it with her at all times. It's actually pretty small, and we were joking around in college about a year or two ago, and she tased me as a joke because I wanted to see how it felt like. Guys, I dropped to the ground in a second. Tasers can be super, super helpful, and actually more helpful than pepper spray, because when you do pepper spray, people can still move. With a taser, they'll fall straight to the ground, and people say, oh, I'll get a knife or something. Honestly, I would say taser is probably one of the most helpful things in a situation, because it could, like, give you that time for them to be on the ground, and you can get out of that situation you're in. So I'm just saying, better safe than sorry. I mean, and a lot of people don't talk about self-defense weapons, and I feel like, you know, it's better, like, to be safe than sorry. So anyways, without further ado, let's get into this article. Tap the thumbs up button. Oh, by the way, check out the links down below for Cover if you want driver protection. If you ever get into an accident, Cover will replace 80% of your income as an Uber and Lyft driver. I know a lot of people don't talk about this, is why I'm talking about it a lot, because it could help you. I know a lot of people are struggling with cash right now. If you ever drive for Uber, you get into an accident, you ever get temporarily deactivated, you ever get hospitalized, God forbid, and you can't work for up to 31 days, they'll give you 80% of your income. That's why I recommend choosing the 31 days option. If you use my link down below, you get your first 30 days for free, no commitments, no contracts. You know, they're not signing you up for a year, it's month to month. And if you want to pause it anytime, you can. So again, use my link down below for Cover. And that 80% of your income they replace, you do not need to pay that back. That is not a loan. They're giving you the money. You're paying it in every single month. It's like a pool of fun. Everyone's paying in money. It's kind of like, I like to think about it similar to car insurance. I pay 50 bucks a month for my car. If somebody breaks into my car, or if I get into an accident, even if it's my fault, my car insurance company is paying for it. The only difference is with Cover, there's no deductible. I don't have to pay 500 bucks for them to fix my car. With Cover, you know, you pay 50 bucks a month, 100 bucks a month, whatever it is. And if you ever can't work, if you have the 30 days option, they're gonna give you 80% of your income. So if you know you're making 4 grand, that's a month, 5 grand a month, they're giving you $4,000 in cash. You don't need to pay back. So anyways, without further ado, let's get started. This is an Uber driver charged allegedly kidnapping, groping New York woman. So this happened in New York City, or New York State, sorry. The driver is also being charged with wire fraud over inputting false information regarding rider destinations and cleaning fees. So I'm assuming what happened is he kidnapped the passenger and took, yeah, okay, so here we go. The woman fell asleep, and this guy had the wonderful idea. He definitely wasn't a Cover member. He needed some extra cash, and he took the passenger's phone and input a wrong destination. And if I remember correctly, he went way out of the way. So an Uber driver, I believe he's being sentenced to prison. But let's take a look at this. An Uber driver in New York City, yes, it is in the city of New York, kidnapped a woman who fell asleep in his vehicle, groped her in the backseat, and then left her on the side of a highway. Oh my gosh, this guy needs to go to prison. Oh my gosh, in Connecticut, he drove across his whole state. He's 24 years old. Come on, Harbier Farmar. What are you doing, bro? How can you be in the right, I'm so sorry, but like, how can somebody be in the right state of mind where you're gonna literally leave somebody on the side of the road and the person was fell asleep? They're probably drunk. That person could literally die on the side of the road by themselves, stranded. Was charged in U.S. District Court with kidnapping. It wasn't immediately clear whether he had an attorney. The FBI said in court papers that Palmer picked the woman up in Manhattan at 11:30 p.m. on February 21st for a trip. By the way, this happened over 2 years ago almost now, in 2018, for almost 2 years. Yeah, October 18, literally just under 2 years. In White Plains, New York, about an hour away. The woman fell asleep and Palmer changed the destination to an address in Boston. Crazy. The woman woke up to find the driver with his hand under her shirt touching the top of her breast. According to a criminal complaint unsealed Tuesday, the woman reached for her phone, the complaint said, but Palmer took it from her and continued driving. This is straight up kidnapping. She asked the driver to take her to the police station, but Palmer refused. Palmer eventually left the woman on the side of Interstate 95 in Branford, Connecticut. about an hour's drive east of her home. She was dropped off an hour away. The complaint said the woman memorized Palmer's license plate and called a cab from a nearby convenience store. Wow, that woman is, I mean, props to her for handling this situation correctly and not like, I don't know, I'm just so sorry for the victim. You do not deserve that to happen to you at all. The woman later learned that Uber had charged her more than $1,000 for a trip from New York to Massachusetts. Oh my gosh, federal authorities, and $1,000 for one ride? It's crazy. And New York police condemn Palmer's behavior as reprehensible. No one, man or woman, should fear such an attack when they simply hire a car for service. I know, that's the thing, like, that's why we Uber drivers get a bad rep. I'm an Uber driver, you're probably an Uber driver watching this yourself. Maybe you've given a few rides, maybe you've thought about it. This is what happens when people do bad things. We get classified under this, oh, he's just a creepy Uber driver who's probably gonna, you know, kidnap me. This guy like Palmer ruins it for everyone who's just, we're honestly like, I'm trying to make a decent living, try and pay my car payment, try and pay my bills, and this guy is just ruining it for everybody. I want to see the CEO. What did he say? Dara, he said we hope to make Uber the safest transportation platform on the planet. Yeah, the state of Colorado fined Uber $8.9 million last year for allowing people with criminal records to work as drivers. We've already seen that. You guys might have seen my other stories. Go back and watch them. There was a driver who signed up with a criminal record who ended up, I think, attacking or doing something horrible. I don't want to misquote it, but doing something really bad to their passenger. And he was a criminal signed up. So yeah, charged $9 million. Good. That's just horrible. Palmer later admitted to the FBI the woman had not vomited in his vehicle. So he put vomit charges on her account too. I want to see if this guy is in jail. Let's look it up right now. Who is this guy? Parmar? What's his name? Harbir Parmar. Harbir Parmar. Let's check it out. I hope you're in prison, bro. I don't want to call you bro. I hope you're in prison, dude. Sentenced. Yes, he got sentenced. I might need to make a whole update video on this. I'll try to make an update video on this soon when I get back. 3 years in prison. That's it? That's it? How do you get sentenced for only 3 years? I'm sorry, but I need to make a whole update video on this. I don't have enough time. Like, comment, and follow for part 2. I'm going to make an update video on this. Again, check out the links down below for Cover. If you want to get benefits, protections, if you want to get cash in your account, Cover's giving Uber and Lyft drivers cash left and right. By the way, the pay time off for Cover, you don't need to pay back. You do need, like, the only way you're going to qualify for that is if you get into an accident. So it's basically like protection if you ever can't work. And also if you get sick leave too. If that one you do need to pay back though. But that's only like up to $100 I think right now, or $300. So, but the income protection, there's two differences. I don't want to clarify the paid time off. You don't need to pay back. That's when they replace 80% of your income while your car's in the shop, you're in the hospital, you temporarily deactivated, whatever, for background check, you can't work. They replace your income. You don't need to pay that money back. The sick leave, that one, you do need to pay back. You're basically borrowing from your future self. It's all the details are on the website. Use the link down below. Get your 30 days for free when you use my link, and then you can check out all the details, see what you like. Once you click the link, just accept the gift. It'll be applied automatically to your account, and then you can read through the site, see if you like it or not, and then choose to sign up if you want to, or if you don't want to. Anyways, thank you so much for watching today's video, guys. I will talk to you all soon. Have a great and amazing day, and please, again, leave the video with a huge thumbs up if you haven't already, so more people can see this video, because I think it's so important. I'll talk to you all soon. Have a great day, guys. Bye.